Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why is Nigeria still poor? Nigeria is often called the giant of Africa. It is the most populous country in the continent of Africa. Yet millions of Nigeria live in extreme poverty. How can a country so blessed in natural resources, but the citizens still remain poor? We're going to break down 6 reasons why I think Nigeria is still poor. Let's jump right into it. In 1970, oil became a golden ticket, but instead of lifting the country, it created dangerous dependence. Oil accounts of the most Nigerian revenue. But when the global price of oil crashed, the entire economy suffered. And this because of the focus and overdependence on oil. And other industries like agriculture and manufacturing were neglected and they suffer greatly. Till today, the textile factory, the glass industry, the steel industry. Thank God for Dangote who revived the cement industry. Literally, almost all industry in Nigeria has been crippled. The second reason why Nigeria is poor or will still remain poor is corruption and mismanagement. Billions of oil revenue over the years have been mismanaged, siphoned, stole, and sent abroad for personal gains. Politicians are getting fat while the people are impoverished and suffers because all what the money has been set out to do to fix road, build infrastructures, hospitals, airports, and so on were neglected. So there was mass underdevelopment all over Nigeria. This is a result of the weak institutions. The police are corrupt, the judges are not different, you hardly find justice. EFCC goes after the low-hanging fruit, while the politicians are still living lavishly, while the citizens still wallows in poverty. The third reason why Nigeria still remain poor is overpopulation. The population of Nigeria is pressuring the economy. Nigerian population is booming, over 250 million people today, and is expected to double by 2050. But job creation has not kept up. Many youths, many young people are unemployed, making poverty even harder to escape because money that was set aside to develop the country over a decade now has been siphoned by this politician. Today, it's creating more problems because the population is growing very fast and putting pressure in the existing facilities like road hospitals. The hospitals are crowded, the roads are not motorable because the populations are growing, but the government is doing little or nothing. Number 4 reason why Nigeria is still underdeveloped or Nigeria still remain poor is insecurity. This scares investors. This scares even Nigeria in diaspora who is trying to come and invest because of insecurity. Government after government have promised to fight insecurity, but the result, there's no result to show for it. From Boko Haram to armed militias to esme crisis to unknown gunmen, the list go on and on. Kidnappings everywhere. The roads are not safe. You cannot travel by land, which cause immense pressure in air traveling, resulting to high fares. So insecurity and conflict all over Nigeria has been a major reason why Nigeria still remain poor. Number 5 reason why Nigeria still remain poor is poor infrastructure. Poor infrastructure. The reason for poor infrastructure is lack of development, lack of investment. Money will be budgeted and awarded, but job not done over the decades. From government to government, from PDP to APC, the story still remains the same. Where people will be given contracts and job will not be done. And yet these people are cheered and applauded, living lavishly in the society, leaving the infrastructure, the hospitals, the road dilapidated, causing extremely poverty for the people. Like electricity is unreliable, the roads are bad. Many Nigerians lack access to clean waters, good healthcare, and quality education. Without these basics, business struggle and the people will remain and will be trapped poor. The last reason is inequality. The inequality problem is getting wider by the day. And I think this is by design because the rich wants to remain in power and wants to remain rich. So they are using poverty as a weapon. The gap between the rich and the poor is massive. While the wealthy live in luxury, most Nigerians survive less than $2 a day. This inequality makes it even harder to build wealth in Nigeria because to get those jobs, you need to have some form of connection because the job is limited and the people applying are much. So it has to be how much, how well do you know somebody up the ladder that can help you climb? This is the reason why most Nigerians have resort to crime and other form of vices just to make it because of the inequality in Nigeria. So why is Nigeria still poor? The answer lies in corruption, overdependence on oil, and the population growing, weak infrastructure, and insecurity. But the future is still hopeful. Nigeria has a very young population, energetic, industrious population who is ready to work. With the right policies and the right leaders in place, there is hope for Nigeria. It is not just all bad news. We can get it right. We can make Nigeria great again. But it all depends on us. When it's time for election, make sure you vote. Lend your voice in a critical national issues. With this, we can make Nigeria better.